Greetings, my comrades, and welcome back to Zanolith. We are back once again for another episode in the What If I Wrote Pokemon the Series XY series. Last time, Serena finally figured out what she wants to become, that being a coordinator, and her goal is now to become the Kalos Queen. Ash also made a deal with Clement to battle him when he has 4 badges after learning that Clement is in fact the Lumio City gym leader. He also defeated Grant and earned his 2nd Kalos gym badge. Today we introduce a very important character, and some of the story is about to unfold. So let's waste no more time and jump right into things. It's the day before the Solage City contest, and Serena and her Pokemon are working super hard for the performance round. Ash is giving her some advice since he's seen enough contests to help Serena out. Obviously, over the years, he's watched May and he's watched Dawn, so he knows what people are looking for when it comes to contests, so he's just trying to help Serena out the best he can. Serena is confident in herself, and maybe even a bit too confident. The next day arrives, and it's finally time for Serena to make her contest debut. Kalos contests are pretty much the exact same as the others, except the judges are a bit different. First is top coordinator Monsieur Pierre. Monsieur... Freaking French. Bro! Monsieur Pierre! That's how you say it. I think... Yeah. French. Yeah, Monsieur Pierre, a previous Kalos king. Next is actually Grant himself, and finally Slush City's own Nurse Joy. The group watches the performance rounds and is in awe at the spectacle. Serena is in the back room, extremely nervous.
What if I make a mistake? No, I can't think like that. I'm sure Ash is nervous about his gym battles, yet he takes everything on. Never give up till it's over. Remember that. Fennekin, pitch him! Let's go!
It's Serena's turn, and she starts off with a fusion of Pancham's Stone Edge and Fennekin's Ember, which creates shiny particles. Serena has a smile on her face, but everything changes when Fennekin trips on the string that was part of her outfit. Pancham and Serena go to make sure Fennekin is okay, and her performance time actually runs out, and so Serena has no chance of ever winning this contest now. Naturally, Serena is upset by this, and before the group can go to comfort her, she runs away with her Pokemon following behind her. Serena makes her way to Solage City Beach and starts to cry.
After all our hard work, all our effort, we made such a stupid mistake. How could I have been such an idiot? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Pancham and Fennekin then go to their trainer and comfort her.
Fennekin, Pancham, what are you guys doing? Are you saying you're not mad?
The two Pokemon smile at their trainer, telling her she tried her very best and that they'll always be there for her.
You're right. Look at me sulking. I'm such a mess. Next time, I won't fail. I swear. Now, let's get back to the others. They must be worried sick.
We then see a shadow watching Serena from a distance, taking a certain curiosity in her, but we'll go back to this eventually. Serena meets up with the group and apologizes for running off. The group says it's okay and not to worry about it. Because the gym battle and the contest are now done, the group's next destination is Solage City, so it's time they hit the road. On the way to Solage City, our group treks through a forest, when they're actually attacked by a wild Hawlucha, who after convincing the Pokemon they aren't a threat, learn it's actually the protector of a Pokemon community in this forest. The group bonds with the Pokemon when all of a sudden, Hawlucha is attacked by Team Rocket, who attacks the community, stealing the Pokemon that reside there. Hawlucha is injured and can't make its way over to a group of Pokemon that are about to be stolen by Team Rocket when Ash and Pikachu intervene and stop them. With a combined effort of Hawlucha, our group, and the remaining forest Pokemon, Team Rocket is sent blasting off into the sky once again. When everything is said and over with, Hawlucha comes over to thank Ash and signifies that it actually wants to come along with him. Ash of course accepts and catches Hawlucha, adding another brand new Pokemon to his team. Next up, our group is still on the road to Shalour City when all of a sudden a duo comes out of the bushes. It's a girl on roller skates and she's accompanied by a Lucario. She then smiles and points right at Ash.
You're the one. My 100th win.
What?
What do you mean, what? I'm challenging you to a battle.
Oh, why didn't you just say that to begin with? I'll battle you right now.
Awesome. My name's Korrina, and this is my partner, Lucario.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ash Ketchum, and this is my partner, Pokemon Pikachu. Now, let's battle! Korrina and Ash then enter a battle, and both Pikachu and Lucario are putting up a pretty good fight. Lucario is a formidable opponent and is countering a lot of Pikachu's attacks. Eventually, Pikachu falters and Lucario takes the opportunity to land the finishing blow, which knocks Pikachu out.
Alright, I finally made it to 100 wins! I'm finally worthy!
The group then introduces themselves to Korrina, and Korrina explains to them her situation. She tells them she's actually going to become the next Shalour City gym leader, but her grandfather sent her on a mission to obtain the power of Mega Evolution to prove her worth as the next gym leader. Korrina then explained she felt she was too weak, and declared she had to gain at least 100 wins to pursue the Megastone she needs, the Lucario Knight. Now she has those 100 wins, and her next step is to go to Geosenge Town, where it's rumored there is a cave with many Megastones residing inside it, especially Lucario Knight. The group decides to help Korrina out, and Korrina and Lucario temporarily join the group as they make their way to Geosenge Town. The group arrives in Geosenge Town, the Town of Stones. After taking a look around the town, the group still has no idea where the cave is. The group then makes their way to the center of the town, where there are a group of scientists researching 3 stones in the middle. One of them even seems to be wearing some pretty weird goggles. According to the lead scientists, they are researching the ancient lore behind these rocks, as they are apparently rumored to have some distant relationship to infinity energy, the energy that is produced during Mega Evolution. The group tells them the situation, and the lead scientist happily directs them in the direction of the cave they seek. The group reaches the cave and enters it, however, a cloaked figure is following behind them, although the group doesn't notice. The group encounters many challenges trekking through the cave, but are able to reach the end of the cavern unscathed, which is where they find none other than a Lucario Knight. Korrina is ecstatic when all of a sudden an Alakazam blocks her path, and a cloaked figure approaches Korrina, telling her that if she truly wishes to master the power of Mega Evolution, she has to prove herself in battle. Korrina has come this far, so of course she isn't going to give up now. Korrina and Lucario face off against the cloaked figure and Alakazam, giving it all they have using all their training to their advantage. The battle is a fierce one, but one Korrina has to overcome on her own, without assistance from Ash and the others. Lucario and Alakazam go head to head, with neither one giving in. But eventually, Lucario is able to catch Alakazam off guard and is able to pull off a critical hit with Aura Sphere, winning the battle. The group is super happy as Korrina goes up to the Lucario Knight and pulls it out of the stone, and it now belongs to her and Lucario. The cloaked figure returns Alakazam and claps as they take off their cloak. It's actually Korrina's grandfather, Gherkin, the current Shalour City gym leader. Korrina is super surprised, but isn't surprised her grandpa tested her to see if she was truly worthy of the Lucario Knight. Gherkin tells her she's finally worthy of the Lucario Knight, and now all that's left is to activate the transformation. The group makes their way outside, and Korrina activates her Keystone, which will resonate with the Lucario Knight, allowing Lucario to Mega Evolve.
It's finally time! All of our training paid off! Lucario, Mega Evolve!
Lucario is enveloped in light and Mega evolves into Mega Lucario. Korrina is super excited, but something is wrong. Lucario isn't in control of himself and starts to attack everything it sees, including itself. Korrina quickly deactivates the transformation as Lucario falls unconscious. Gherkin explains that Korrina and Lucario must not fully be in sync yet, that they need to connect more than they already have. Gherkin explains in a forest near here there is an old cabin where someone known as the Mega Evolution Sage lives, In fact, he's actually kept care of this cave for decades and is an old friend of Gherkin. So that's the group's next step. The group travels to the Mega Evolution Sage's cabin, and the sage introduces himself to our group. And after learning Korrina is Gherkin's granddaughter, the sage is more than happy to help Korrina master her power. It's intense training, meditation, and focus, but Korrina and Lucario are excelling in pretty much all of the sage's teachings. Meanwhile, our group is watching on the sidelines, cheering on Korrina and sometimes even partaking in the teachings themselves. Korrina eventually feels confident to activate Mega Evolution once again, and Lucario Mega Evolves once again. It's still on a rampage, but Korrina comes up to the hostile Pokemon and hugs it.
Lucario, it's okay. You're safe. You're safe. You and I have been through so much, and now we're almost so close to reaching our dream. I can't become the best gym leader I can be without you by my side. Heck, I can't be the best person I can be without you. I need you to come back to your senses. I need you to connect with me. I know our bond is strong, so let's prove it to everyone. What do you say, partner?
Lucario's anger then seems to subside, and Lucario hugs Korrina back. It's finally happened. They've mastered Mega Evolution. The group and the sage look on with joy as trainer and Pokemon experience true Mega Evolution for the first time. The group and Korrina then decide it's time to part ways. Korrina is going to head back to the Shalour City gym and finally take over as the new gym leader, and she tells Ash she'll be waiting for him to challenge her. Ash says that he is super excited for their rematch, and this time he won't lose. The group and Korrina then part ways with plans to reunite in the near future. The group continues on their way to Shalour City when they enter the Cave of Mirrors. Ash actually gets separated from the group and looks through the mirrors when all of a sudden he sees a crying Serena through one of them, who pulls him into the mirror. Ash then enters a plane he doesn't recognize as Serena hugs him.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you're okay! I thought you had been turned to stone!
Turned to stone? Serena, what are you talking about? And where are we?
You can't be serious, can you? Whatever, it doesn't matter. All you need to know is we have to go now!
Serena, what is that?
Ash, go!
The beam of light then hits Serena, turning her to stone. Ash looks in horror as the beam strikes the land, as a giant shadow engulfs it as well at the same time. All that's enveloped is turned to stone. Ash runs crying, and all of a sudden he finds someone that shocks him to his very core. It's Clement and Bonnie turned to stone, but that's not all. Ash is looking straight at himself, who is also turned to stone. What is this place? Why are my friends stone? Why am I stone? None of this makes sense! Ash looks up to see an old man, one who looks absolutely destroyed.
This place, this is the end.
What do you mean?
You're not from this world, so I can see why you wouldn't understand. This world has had a great evil unleashed upon it. Its name is Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Yes, it ravaged the Kalos region. Turned us all to stone, took all the life away. All because of my sins. All because I used up all of Yggdrasil's energy.
What are you talking about? What is Ragnarok? What is Yggdrasil?
You shall find out in due time. Make sure what happened here does not happen in your world.
Ash then sees the beam again and runs away from the old man straight back to the Cave of Mirrors. The cave is crumbling and he jumps into the mirror before he can be crushed. He then looks up to see the group. Ash then cries tears of joy, and the group is seemingly very confused by this. However, Ash now has multiple questions. What is Yggdrasil? What is Ragnarok? And who is that old man? More importantly, was that the world that will become the world of our heroes in the future? In due time, Ash and the others will find out all the answers, as the day of reckoning reaches closer and closer.